Title: The Thread Unspun. In a quiet village, nestled between old hills and whispering woods, there lived a little boy named Eli. He was a peculiar child born under a blood moon, with eyes too sharp for his age and dreams that felt like memories. The elders often said he was touched by fate, that he was meant for something grand, perhaps even terrible. Eli lived with his grandmother, Maeve, a mysterious woman who rarely spoke and always seemed to know more than she should. Her cottage smelled of dried herbs, and its walls were lined with books that hummed when no one else was around. Villagers whispered that she had once been a seer weaver of destinies, but she had long abandoned that craft. One night, when Eli was 7, he woke screaming from a dream where flames danced through cities and shadows crawled over mountains. He had seen himself atop a throne made of bones, wearing a crown of ash. Maeve rushed to his side, pale and shaking, for she too had dreamed and she knew the signs. Eli was not just a child. He was a hinge in time, a soul born at a point where the world could tip into darkness or light, and his path, if left to grow, would bring ruin. Not by evil intention, but by the sheer power of his being. His destiny would consume the world to remake it. Maeve sat before the fireplace that night, holding an ancient spindle, its tip glinting with forgotten magic. She whispered old words, calling on powers she had sworn never to invoke again. Then, she took the silver thread that represented Eli's fate woven into the fabric of time at his birth, and she began to unravel it. As she spun backward through the weave, the room trembled. Trees outside bent in pain, and stars flickered like candles in a storm. When she reached the knot that bound Eli to the world's turning, she paused, tears spilling down her cheeks. With a final breath, she snapped the thread. The next morning, Eli awoke smiling. The dreams were gone. He felt ordinary. No more visions, no strange whispers in the wind. Just a boy. He grew up to be a kind teacher, loved by his students, and remembered for his gentleness. The world never burned. The mountains never wept. The throne of bones never rose. And Maeve, her hair white and her fingers worn-rocked gently by the fire, knowing that no one would ever speak of the hero she unmade or the apocalypse she ended, by loving a child more than she feared the world.